Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading to one of the coldest, most remote places on Earth, Antarctica, to meet a tiny but mighty bird that has captured the hearts of explorers, scientists, and animal lovers alike. Yes, we're talking about the charming and resilient Adélie penguin. From their romantic origin story to their epic migration journeys and fascinating behaviors, there's so much to discover about these tuxedo-clad creatures. So grab a warm drink and settle in. Here are some truly amazing facts about the Adélie penguin. Let's start with their name and history. The Adélie penguin was first described in 1840 by French explorer Jules Dumont d'Urville during one of the early expeditions to Antarctica. He named them in honor of his beloved wife, Adèle, making them one of the few species in the animal kingdom with such a romantic backstory. Since that time, Adélie penguins have fascinated scientists due to their unique behaviors, adaptability, and large presence in Antarctica's extreme environment. Adélie penguins are one of only two penguin species that are strictly Antarctic, the other being the emperor penguin. These small penguins, standing about 70 centimeters tall and weighing around 4 to 6 kilograms, might not seem like much at first glance, but their lifestyle is nothing short of remarkable. They spend most of their lives surrounded by ice, snow, and freezing temperatures, and yet they thrive. Their iconic black and white coloring isn't just cute. It also serves a practical purpose. This pattern is a type of camouflage known as countershading. When swimming, their white bellies blend in with the bright surface of the water when seen from below, while their dark backs help them disappear into the deep when viewed from above. This helps protect them from predators like leopard seals and skuas. One of the most fascinating aspects of Adélie penguins is their migration pattern. Though they live around the Antarctic coast, they don't stay in the same place all year round. Each year, at the end of summer, Adélie penguins begin a long migration journey. Traveling northward to the edge of the pack ice, they spend the winter in open ocean, often hundreds of kilometers away from their breeding grounds. This migration can span over 12,000 kilometers annually, a massive distance for such a small bird. As spring returns and the ice melts, they migrate back south to their nesting colonies along the Antarctic coastline. These round trips are driven by their need to find open water for feeding and ice-free land for nesting. Their breeding season is a highlight of the year. Once the penguins return to land, usually around October or November, they form huge colonies that can include hundreds of thousands of birds. Each pair works together to build a nest out of small stones, which are surprisingly valuable in the icy terrain. These stones keep their eggs elevated and dry. Yes, pebble theft is a real issue. Penguins often steal stones from their neighbors when no one is looking. Talk about some sneaky neighbors. The parental responsibilities of penguins are particularly admirable. After the female lays 1 or 2 eggs, the male takes the first incubation shift, keeping the eggs warm by balancing them on his feet under a skin fold called a brood pouch. During this time, the father doesn't eat and can lose a significant amount of weight. Once the female returns from the sea, they switch roles. It's a true partnership, built on survival and teamwork. After the chicks hatch, both parents take turns feeding them by regurgitating partially digested krill. Fish and squidalicious, right? Another interesting behavior is their unique way of getting around. On land, Adélie penguins waddle awkwardly, but they're not slowpokes. When they need to move quickly, they drop to their bellies and toboggan across the ice, using their flippers and feet to push themselves along. It's both faster and more energy efficient than walking, and honestly, it looks like a lot of fun. In the water, they're incredibly agile swimmers, reaching speeds of up to 10 miles per hour. Their streamlined bodies and powerful flippers make them well suited to chase down slippery prey like krill, which forms the bulk of their diet. These penguins are also known for their boldness. Because they've evolved in an environment with very few land predators, penguins show little fear of humans. Scientists who study them often report that the penguins will waddle right up to their boots, curiously pecking at gear or staring up as if to ask, "Who are you and what are you doing here?" This natural curiosity makes them a favorite among wildlife researchers. Despite living in one of the most extreme climates on Earth, Adélie penguins are highly social animals. They rely on the warmth and safety of large colonies, especially during the brutal Antarctic winter. When temperatures plummet and icy winds howl, they huddle together in tightly packed groups, rotating positions, so that everyone gets a turn in the warmer center of the group. It's a beautiful display of community and survival instincts. Now for a slightly odd but fascinating fact, pink snow is pink. Around penguin colonies, the ice often turns pink or reddish. The reason they're droppings. Since their diet is rich in krill, their poop has a pinkish hue, which ends up staining the surrounding snow and ice. Scientists even use this to track penguin colonies from satellite images by identifying the pink patches from space. It's weird, it's gross, and it's kind of amazing. As we wrap up, one thing is clear. Adélie penguins are much more than just cute birds waddling around in the cold. They are incredible survivors, skilled hunters, devoted parents, and determined travelers. From their history as symbols of love to their epic annual migrations, these penguins have earned their place as one of nature's most captivating species. They remind us that even in the harshest environments, life finds a way to not just survive, but to thrive. So what did you find most surprising about the penguin? Is it their long-distance migration, their stone-stealing habits, or their fearless attitude? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this chilly adventure, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on our next wildlife journey. Thanks for watching, and stay cool, just like the Adélie penguins.